Dublin, where DART is a commuter rail service that connects Dublin city centre to scenic coastal suburbs. They play an important role in Dublin's public transport system, especially for tourists who are looking to explore beautiful Dublin's coastline without needing to rent a car. In this video, I'm going to tell you all that you need to know about using the DART so that you can have a smooth, enjoyable and a stress-free experience when you're here in Dublin. Towards the end, I'll also give you some of the important tips that you need to know before getting on the DART. So let's dive straight in. DART was set up somewhere in the year 1984 and they are somewhat in between a traditional commuter rail service and modern metros. They are electric trains that run on historic laid railway lines somewhere in the year 1800s, and they stretch right from Malahide House in the north to Bray Greystone in the south, covering entire Dublin's Bay Area. When it comes to frequency, they run every 5 to 15 minutes during the peak hours and every 10 to 20 minutes during the non-peak hours. This could again vary on the route and the time, but in general they arrive fairly quickly for you to plan your journey. You can pay for the DART either by buying tickets or by using a leap card. If you want to buy tickets, then you can get one from the ticket machine that you'll find on every DART station. It is super easy to use them. Simply enter the source and the destination and then you can make payment using various methods. You can either use cash, coins, your credit debit card, or you can also use contactless options like Apple Pay or Google Pay. To pass through the barrier gates, you will have to enter your ticket in the designated slot at the source station. You can also pre-purchase tickets online by using the DART website. If you have bought your tickets online, then simply scan the QR code on the barrier gates to get in and out of the station. Second option is to use a leap card. Leap cards are the easiest and the most economical way to pay for Dublin's public transport. To use your leap card on the DART, simply tag on your leap card on the entry barrier gate at the source station and tag off your leap card on the exit barrier gate at the destination station. Please make a note that the card reader machine that you'll find on these barrier gates are only designed to read leap cards. So you cannot tap your credit or debit card, or you cannot use your contactless options like Apple Pay or Google Pay on these barrier gates. So you will either need to have a ticket or a leap card to pass through these gates. If you have no idea what a leap card is, where you can get them from, how to recharge them and what are their economical benefits, then I have made a dedicated video on the same that you'll find in the description. If you're going to heavily rely on public transport when you're here in Dublin, then I highly recommend that you either get a leap card or a visitor leap card. If you have no idea what is the difference between each of these and which one you need to get, then I have made a dedicated video on the same. DARTs are spacious, comfortable and have plenty of seating. They travel quickly mainly because they are not blocked by local traffic like in the case of a bus or a Lewis. DART connects beautiful places like Howth, Bray, Dunlohry that are a perfect getaway, especially for tourists. So forget about hiring a cab and get a DART instead. Once you're in the DART, you can literally get to any place within Dublin, mainly because they are well integrated with other modes of public transport like the bus and the Lewis. Several DART stations are close to bus and Lewis stops. DART stations also intersect with intercity commuter rail service that lets you get in and out of Dublin. When using a leap card to pay for the DART, do not forget to tag off your leap card on the exit barrier gates, even if they are left open, especially at night. This is because full fare would have been deducted from your leap card at the source, and you can expect a small credit back at the destination if you have travelled short. It has been estimated that nearly 90,000 people commute using the DART on a daily basis. So they could get really busy during the peak hours. Try and avoid these times if possible if you're looking for a more comfortable ride. You can use the DART website to book tickets, to check for train schedules and also to track real-time trains. Although DART arrives every 5 to 10 minutes, their frequency gets slightly reduced during the weekends. So if you're on a tight schedule, then I highly recommend that you look up at the train schedule on the DART website beforehand for you to plan your journey. There are several seats reserved for the elderly and the disabled. So please be mindful of the seats and do give away your seat for people who are in need. Be mindful of your noise levels. Dubliners usually enjoy a quiet and a peaceful journey. They use their earphones or headsets whenever needed and talk softly. Dubliners respectfully line up if there are too many people trying to get on board. Also, please be mindful of the gap. So that's it. That's everything you need to know about using the DART in Dublin. So whether you're a tourist trying to explore Dublin's beautiful coastline, or if you're a student trying to get to the city centre, then DART is a reliable and the most convenient option. By the way, I'm Deepthi and I make useful videos for people who are visiting and living in Ireland. If you have found this video helpful, then please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. You might also find my other guides like how to use the bus and the Lewis and how to pay for all modes of public transport useful when you're here in Dublin. So do check them out. Until then, have a great Dublin adventure.